Hey everybody, what is up? I think this is the last video I'll be making before my microphones get here. They're arriving today. I know that's a really boring side technical note. We are watching as UPS could be here any second to deliver my microphones. But I wanted to get a jump start on this year's video since I announced that this year I'll be making one blog, one video, and one podcast a week for the entire year of 2018. So if I can stick to that, I'll have a lot of work ahead of me, so I'm trying to do as many videos ahead of time that I can. Today I want to talk about why I only shop exclusively at thrift stores. You probably noticed that the clothes I wear are different than a lot of people wear, I guess. Maybe old school, retro, vintage. And that's because about a year ago, almost a full year ago, I announced publicly that I would only be shopping at thrift stores except for underwear and socks. Everything else that I've bought in the past year has come from a thrift store. Now there's a number of reasons behind this. Number one, I don't like sweatshops. I don't like the idea of 8, 9, 10-year-old kids being forced to support their families in these terrible work conditions for hours upon hours a day, making me nicer clothes that I can wear. I don't like that at all. I don't like the idea of anybody, regardless of their age, being forced to work in those conditions and kind of be oppressed by the giant American consumerist machine. So as much as I can, I don't want to participate in that. Oppressing other people is not my thing. I also don't want to spend hours a day researching whether or not the clothes I'm buying are ethically sourced and created and manufactured. So I decided the easiest solution is just to buy everything from a thrift store. And that way it solves all my problems. And I'll give a quick shout out here. This shirt was, it says, I once was lost, but now I'm found. This was given to me by the owner of Walk in Love. He just sent me a ton of free clothes so I can wear them. So quick shout out to them. They do source everything ethically, which I was super stoked about. And it's obviously run by Christians. And super great company, so check them out. Gonzo! The second reason I decided I only want to shop at thrift stores is because instead of helping bad companies, you do help good companies. I was just at a thrift store today, walking around because it was 50% off the whole store, and I just saw so many people who had developmental disabilities of some kind or another, and I was so stoked that I get to give my money to this organization that employs people like that and gives them opportunity to work and earn their money and make themselves a living. Most thrift stores are non-profit. They just take in clothes as donations for free. They're 501c3s, and they do a lot of good for their communities and for the world by recycling these clothes. So we don't have to buy new ones for much higher prices. Which leads me to the third reason I only shop at thrift stores, which is to save a buttload of money. I don't have much money, so I can't spend much money, so buying used clothes helps with all of that. And the fourth reason, which is more of a half reason than a real reason, is that I just love the style created by thrift store clothing. I'm not wearing the same thing as every other dude out walking around on the sidewalk these days. I'm wearing stuff that was made 30 years ago and is now still cool and is much different than anything you could find at the mall. I guess you could say it's the original version of the vintage stuff modern manufacturers are trying to emulate. That stuff's gonna be at the thrift store. You're not gonna find that at the mall or JCPenney or Urban Outfitters or wherever you're buying your clothes. So the style of thrift stores, I personally love. I gave a nickname to my own style because I love naming things. I decided the best way to describe my usual style is business grunge. I figured that kind of describes the like nice-ish yet grungy appearance. I don't know. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. If you agree, let me know what you think in the comments. If you disagree and you think everyone should buy all their clothes new, let me know in the comments. Or on my website, email me, share the video if you agree, and let's try to get more people shopping at thrift stores and not funding unfair labor for our clothes just so we can look better. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. Bye. So fun fact, right after I finished filming that, this package came from Amazon. Not one, but 2 beautiful microphones for high quality audio experience.